So I'm going to introduce you to another project we have that I don't think I've really ever mentioned. I maybe mentioned it once, but I never really went in depth to it. And I've had this thing for a long time, and it's my dream vehicle. So anyway, we'll get to it. So this car, I've had it since 2004. And it's always been my dream vehicle. I've always wanted to build this car, and I went through a lot through past marriage there. I don't want to really get into it, but never could really build this car or do anything with it. There's a cat in it right now. These stray cats are getting on my nerves. This one stray cat. But there's a cat in it right now anyway. But anyway, we'll get back to it. So this car has always been the car that I've always wanted to build. My absolute dream car, my favorite car I've ever owned. And I bought this thing when my 20s, in 2004, and just it's set and I've never been able to build it how I want to. So let me introduce you to, it doesn't really have a name. I've never named it anything really, like I did the other cars. So let me introduce you to my 66 Buick Grand Sport. Now I know what you're saying, yeah, that's rough, but it's not as rough as you think. So this is, it's actually a few different cars being put together. It's got a bunch of junk in it, some vines that were growing in it where it was growing at Dad's. That's how long the thing's set. But it's fairly solid, except for a little, where they'd had some trim right here. And right here, they had like a faux convertible top on it, and it looked terrible. And I took it off, and it caused a little bit of rust right here in this window channel stuff. And the quarters when I got it weren't rotted, but they're starting to a little bit right there, getting a little rust on them, so they need a little patchwork. And the floor pans are gone in it, but the front clip's all pretty good. This frame we're actually not using. So this car originally the body is actually a Skylark. It's not an actual GS. So the car is kind of what I would consider a half GS. The VIN, we can run it up here, it's going to, on the door wherever they are this year, is going to show that it's just a Skylark. However, if you go run the VIN on the frame, which is over here on the trailer, this frame sitting here, that's a box convertible GS frame. So this car's been built from a couple different cars. For rear end, we're doing a lot of stuff to this car now. I do have a nail head to go in it, 401. It's actually a 62 Alva Sabre. Originally planned to do a 204R, but I'm going to give Dad that 204R, and we're probably going to do a 4L60E because Russ Martin's company makes Centerville Auto Parts makes a bell housing that bolts a 4L60E up with easy. So that's probably what we're going to do instead, and use that. I do have the adapter to go for this, and I'll probably just sell that because that's like $1,000 adapter, and buy that bell housing. Rear end, this is the factory 8.2, and this one's coming out of it. We've got an 8.5 out of a 71 going in it. We're going to totally repaint this car, do all the paint, all the rust patching, paint it solid white, and we're going to do red interior. It's going to have a bench seat with the flip down arm. It's the deluxe bench. We'll do air conditioning and all that stuff, power steering, power brakes. Like I said, the overdrive automatic. We're going to do like an ACES unit on it. We'll probably do a Fusion on it, fuel inject it. As for suspension, I've got down here in the little store building, we've got tubular control arms for the front and rear with the heim joints in the rear. Big sway bars, big beefy sway bars. We've got a lot of parts for this car. We're going to do we got the delete panel, so we're going to do a hidden stereo. But you can imagine this thing together. We do have the proper GS hood. The fenders are actually over here. And I've not made up my mind how I want to do it. If I'm going to keep the stainless that goes down the side, I do have it. But I'm thinking I'm going to delete it and delete the little vent in the fenders. This fender is actually junk over here on the right, but I have another fender somewhere put up. So, but either delete the vents and the stainless, or keep the vents and just paint them body color and delete the stainless, or put the stainless back on. I ain't made up my mind on that yet, but we're going to do that. We're going to throw salt flat style 17s on it. We've got disc brakes go all the way around on it. It should be a really power windows, power locks will do all that. You know, good stereo system, a hidden stereo system. We're going to use actually what I'm going to use is called a Blue Cube Marine stereo or Blue Star Marine stereo, and they just have a remote that does everything, and it's just a box. So that's going to be really cool. Like I said, we're going to have to do some cutting here and welding some stuff, but the roof's pretty solid. It's just right here in this where they had this trim. You can see right here, this is a little rough, but we have to cut some patches in, but weld these holes up. They had the stainless trim right through here, and I'm not putting it back. So, but this is all pretty solid. Like the trunk's solid, it's not rusted out. There's some surface rust on it, but the car is actually not as bad as you think. It's just covered in weeds and stuff like that. Window channels need some work, you know. But all in all, it's a pretty cool car. We're going to do some kind of cam in the nail head. I've got a set of long tubes for it. I've got a 4-barrel intake. I'm going to do the dual plane mod on it. Got a big high performance HEI MSD distributor. You know, I had a ton of parts for this car and just never got to work on it. So that's it. That's the GS. I don't know how I'm going to name it or what I'm going to name it. But if you can imagine this thing all together, if you've ever seen a 66 GS, solid white, I probably won't even do a pinstripe on it or anything, with red guts and salt flat 17-inch wheels. You can imagine what this car is going to look like. This thing's going to be a real machine. But it's going to take some time. It's going to take some money, obviously. So, you know, we gotta get monetized. We got to get, which we're super close, and we got to get some stuff sold. Like, we're building the El Camino right now, and the El Camino's going to probably bring us a good profit. This thing's got to get out of here. I know where the power steering leak is finally, and then we got to work on this Ford and get it going. And those projects are going to be sold. Even this one's probably going to be sold once I get them all done. It's just I'm building them as time goes, and I'm working at my regular job right now, but I retire soon. I got a year to go to retire, so hopefully when then I can start building this stuff heavily. But if we get some of these out here, we'll start putting some money towards this one too. The metal work I can actually do free for the most part, just my time. So we may start on doing some of that. I've got some scrap here. I need to get some old radiators and stuff to get rid of. That's a few $100s. But yeah, over here is the frame. You can see it's a boxed GS frame right here. And here you go. And I'll have to paint it and everything, but it's in good shape. So there ain't nothing wrong with it. And yeah, so that's it. That's my GS, in case you was wondering what this car was that you see in the background. Or I think I mentioned it in one video when I was talking about our projects. But yeah, that thing's going to be probably one of the best handling cars I own, probably the best running cars and best looking cars I own, because I'm actually at the time where I can actually work on that car. So I'm going to build that car. So, and I've got it here at home. It's set at my mom and dad's for those 22 years. So, but anyway, that's the video on this. It's just a little short introduction to my GS. Hopefully you'll see a video on it pretty soon. Actually, probably do some metal work on it here, cleaning it up just a little bit, maybe take some stuff off and start doing it. But you know, that's a big frame off job, so it's a big job compared to some of these others I've been doing too. So, but anyway, I'll quit rambling, I'll quit talking. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Just keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing, keep rigging things up.